Hey guys, chesypoof here, and now we're going to do the unboxing of the 4 Ninja Turtles from the 2012 version from the Nickelodeon cartoon. So I hope you guys are ready for that, and let's get going. So first we'll go ahead and start off with Donnie, of course. So he's the purple one, the smart one, the scientist of the group, all that kind of fun stuff. And these figures are all by Playmates as well. If you want to see the entire collection and see how they look, make sure to watch the other video that I already posted too. So, the way that the boxes come, they got a little extra tab on the bottom there, so the sleeve doesn't necessarily come all the way off. But first thing that you'll see, it looks like, is a little paper fold out. So you can see there's all 4 of the turtles, Playmate style. And it shows all the different figures that are going to be coming out. So there's all the Series 1 that we already showed. Those are the Power Effects figures. So then they have the different eyes that you can actually see, but they all talk. There's the crazy sewer lair playset. A bunch of the different weapons and things like that. Little vehicles for the turtles, and then the van, which they're calling the Shell Razor now. But let's go ahead and get to the figure itself. So there you can see Donnie, which is pretty awesome, and he's got the little ties, of course. But let's see. Alright guys, so there's Donatello. You can see all the different points of articulation that they have too here, which is pretty nice. Playmates has definitely been getting even better over the years. So he's got the head, the different upper arm, the mid arm is its own, as well as the hand. And so you can see all those different fun points of articulation right there. And on the legs, it's just mainly the knee joint, and then just mainly the knee joint. You can see the upper leg as well. So up by the femurs where that can move. But it's pretty nice. So there's Donnie. He's got the bow staff right there. So you can see how awesome he looks. Alright. It's got a spot, of course, you can throw in the bow staff on the back. You can see the shells. There's, his little 80s ponytail bandana. But we'll leave Donnie right there for you guys. If we can get him to stand, of course, like old times. Alright, move that out of the way. You can see these are the other weapons that Donnie comes with. So it comes with a few, big ninja star looking things, a small pair of nunchucks, it's that detachable bow staff. So there's 3 different points of there, little chains in the middle. And then there's a stick with a knife on it right there. So Donatello's all ready. Then we got Raphael. We'll go ahead and bust him open. And you can see him in his packaging. We'll go ahead and cut that out, and I'll show you once we get him out of the package too. Alright, so going into detail about Raph right there. Of course you can see how awesome his face looks. All those little details are really, really amazing. In the shell you can see so many different cracks as well. And then just even on the actual turtles, like you can see the skin shades, they have little grooves and things like that, which is pretty fun. You can see right there he's got the little bandages on the hands. The only bad part, of course, is it looks like the paint, they didn't want to paint the bandages on the inside. So if you were to customize it yourself, because basically you're only going to see it from the outside anyways, like that, get them all bloody and things along those lines. Just like Donnie, you can see those are the different points of articulation, the hand as well as the wrist. You know, the elbow, the arm, and the feet as well. You can see his bandages are brown, so he's got darker ones up on the feet there as well. All of them have the different colors as well as the different color skin though too. So going into detail, just see the little shadows on the teeth as well. So it's a really awesome looking turtle figure. Playmates did a great job once again. So there's his shell as well. He's got the two open spots for his size, things like that. I'll go ahead and give him some in his hands there. See if he's able to hold them the different ways. Yes. So actually have him holding it like he can hold it down like he's Wolverine or things like that, which is pretty awesome. So we can hold that one both ways. Other hand doesn't seem to have that capabilities, but it's pretty sick to have that option. So there's Raphael, which is pretty crazy. Is that as high as I can bring that? Moving on next, we got Leonardo, so we'll bust him open for you. You can see him right there, of course. See, he's got a lighter variety of the bandages wrapped around him. So his are almost white, basically, but I'll show you in just a second. Forgot to show off Raph's weapons too, by the way. So here's Raph's weapons. You can see some ninja stars. He got basically unbreakable sai right there, which is pretty cool. And a few of Cabal's weapons from Mortal Kombat. Fun stuff. Alright, so there's Leo. We'll get him out of the package for a second. Alright guys, so here's Leo. You can see how awesome his face looks right there. From the side, that blue paint. You're seeing Donnie fall in the background, that's always fun. And then for the most part it does look like these are movable on them. And they're little belts. It looks like they're connected at least in one place. But they could be easily removed by kids and things like that later on. There's the buckles on his back, which is at least a spot that I would fill in if I do end up customizing it. And then his two little swords, so his katanas. Ah. So there's Leo right there. Leo's weapons, of course. He's got an extra little katana and 3 kunais. A few other things, those ninja stars, and I'm not sure what this little one would be. Of course, one of the only differences with these figures, I'll go ahead and show it off on Mikey here as well since I didn't show it off, is that the turtles now have 3 toes. And of course, it matches the number of fingers they have. But if you've been with Ninja Turtles your entire life like I have, you know that the turtles have always had only 2 toes. They've always had 3 fingers, but seeing 3 toes is a big difference. It doesn't look like it's necessarily something that could stop the show, but it's definitely a little bit out there and throws you off, you know. It's blasphemy almost. It makes you say, you know, what? I've been with them for so long and they've only had, you know, 2 toes that entire time. You can still see they've always had the 3 fingers, but it's only been 2 toes. 2 toes. 3 toes on all the new ones, which is crazy. And then here we have Michelangelo. Yeah, so you can see how they have the different kinds of bandages still. So these ones are the brown. As well, it looks like Leo's got the lightest of the bunch. Mikey's bandana still looks pretty cool coming down. You can see all the different articulation and then just the details on the shell still, which is pretty sweet. They all got the spots basically for their weapons that you can either carry them or put them inside the shell, but it's pretty awesome either way. So that's how he looks with some of those nunchucks in place. And there you go. There's all 4 of the Ninja Turtles here. That's how they look in the 2012 version, which is pretty sweet though. Here's Michelangelo's weapons as well. So you can see he comes with a few extra ninja stars. He's got a little spike on a chain. And there's 2 more ninja stars. So that's it for this time. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.